Now, MSNBC and CNN and Fox have me figured out, apparently. They fucking know that when they put the camera on this madman, that a lot of us are going to sit there transfixed and watch. Now, I'm not cutting myself any slack here, but I told Kathy, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason I watched this is because I wanted to hear what this filthy bastard was going to say about the birther movement. Not that it matters. Not that it means shit to anybody. Even these knuckle draggers who still believe that Obama was born in some other country. But to try to get a handle on how far out Trump has become and his followers. Now, during the whole thing, from the beginning to the very end, I don't know if you could, but I could see Roger Ailes' fat, dead hand on everything. This fucker is a genius, Ailes. He's an evil genius. But look what he did with this sewer network Fox. Every single thing that happened had Ailes' stamp on it so goddamn hard, it kept leaping out at me. Roger Ailes, Roger Ailes. There's another Ailes moment. All of it. From the positioning of people, from the lies they told the news media. Oh, we're going to make a special announcement, important announcement. Now, why do I say that the cable networks, in my opinion, are guilty of journalistic malpractice today? For this reason. First of all, this circle jerk was billed as a press conference. So when media show up and they see all these former military people, it's very easy to find out who they are. You can usually tell by the burr haircuts. These fuckers are 70 years old, still have a burr haircut. They still call me gunnery sergeant. God damn. So, the media people, the television people who were there, should have known after about 6 minutes that this was a fucking put on. There was going to be no discussion of the birther bullshit at all until the very end. Another Roger Ailes moment. That fat fuck understands exactly what he's doing to the country. So the media stuck around, and Trump goes on. And then one by one, after he steps aside, after he goes on about his goddamn hotel, then he steps aside. And one after another, these retired generals and admirals and Medal of Honor winners give their little filthy goddamn Nazi pitch about how much they love Donald Trump, how much he is going to rebuild the military, how much he's going to be a leader who stomps ass. This is it, and they're saying this about a fucker who begged out of military service, 4, 5, 6 deferments, and just like Cheney, and then copped out eventually by saying he had bone spurs on his foot. But there they are, combat veterans, praising this prick. And I'm sitting in the living room watching this. Kathy was off someplace. Molly's in school, and I'm screaming, "You traitorous fucking dogs! Is this why you went in the military, to come out here after a military career of 30, 40 years and prostitute yourself for this madman?" Well, the answer is yes, of course. One after another. It was just one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. It was shameful. Now, I don't know what people who are not citizens of this country may have thought if they watched this. And a couple of these guys were Vietnam combat veterans. In other words, they were perpetrators of war crimes. And a couple of them were Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, perpetrators of war crimes. So you have a whole goddamn collection there. A draft dodger, perpetrators of war crimes, a fucked up media who doesn't get it and turn off the camera. And Roger Ailes sitting back in a room someplace watching all this saying, ha ha, these cocksuckers, I did it again.